We are live, aren't we? Yeah,
Yeah, we are, Simon.
we are. Thank
Good.
you, my wingman Fede, and our dear guest, Eva Maurelle and Simone Dino. Good evening. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Nice
guys.
to meet you. Thanks for having
Hi.
us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you. How are you doing?
We're doing great. We're having a beer here.
Good.
We thought
Nice choice.
we can cheers to each other.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, awesome. I don't have any alcohol with. Oh yeah, I have some
What?
vodka.
No
Vodka.
What?
Vodka. This is perfect vodka. Cheers. So, guys, first of all, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. It's awesome to have you tonight. We are going to talk a little bit about you, about your projects, about your musical career, and most of all, we are going to entertain a little bit our friends in these weird times. And how are you coping right now with these weird times? How are you coping with that?
Well, I start. Well, as I told before, when we weren't live, actually at the moment it's very difficult for us. It's not because we actually have projects, we have interesting projects, we have very interesting collaborations at the moment, but it's something completely different since we're not interacting with people
Yeah.
in the crowd at the moment. So no concerts and no rehearsals, no studio sessions, just recording at maximum with 2 people in the room.
Yeah, we're happy that we can visit each other at least now, so we can be the two of us now. That's why it's really nice that we can do this live chat together. But that's actually basically also all because, yeah, as Simone told us, it's really nothing going on.
Okay.
But we're doing the
Okay.
best out of it. We're doing some, trying to do some new collaborations. We're trying to do, to realize new ideas and collecting new stuff. And yeah, I'm happy to talk about that tonight.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool.
It's I think the best message to give to all the people attending this live chat is to make the best out of the situation. That's what we are trying to do. What I think everybody is trying to do. So let's go on with it. In the meanwhile, Fede, I see that there is already a lot of people with us. Let's
Yeah,
say
you're
hello
right.
to some of our dear friends.
Yeah, say hello to Michael Müller from Germany.
Hey,
Hello together
hey
from
there.
Germany. Hey.
Hello.
Michi!
Michi!
And we have Dax or Darren who says, hi everyone. Hey
Hey!
Darren.
Hey,
How are
man.
you?
And also Ibrahim Del Carme. Hey wonderful friends. Hi Aeva Maurelle.
Heart
Earth.
attack.
Earth. And
I
also
always have difficulties with these. I don't.
I don't know. I try every time I try to do a Earth, but it
Yeah.
look like a potato, or a
Yes,
ball.
I
So
stopped doing it. I just embarrass myself. So
yeah. And gosh, and also Lucas
Yeah.
says greetings from Czech Republic.
Yes,
Hi,
I
Lucas.
mentioned. Hi, Lucas.
Oh.
Nice to meet
Oh,
you again.
great. Welcome. And also we have Jeffrey from Netherlands.
Hey,
Hi, Jeffrey.
Goedenavond. Groetjes naar Nederland.
you just need 2
Cool.
beers, then you can speak every language. It's not
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have only water.
only
I
water.
can speak only English badly.
That's one language for you then. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What kind of beer are you drinking, by the way?
That's interesting.
Corona.
Oh,
Corona. Perfect.
No, it's a joke. bad taste joke.
Okay.
But that's what you will get this evening.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Now, can we
Also,
tell, have you sponsors? So can we?
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
No problem.
It's a German beer.
Hmm?
Is it?
What kind?
Is it an IPA or something like that, or a lager?
Erdinger
Beers?
Weißbier.
Erdinger Weißbier,
Weiss.
exactly.
Okay.
Never heard of it?
I know the Weiss beer, but I don't know the how can you say that?
It's a
I
southern
don't know.
beer here in Germany.
What?
It's a southern beer from the south, from Bavaria.
Southern. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you know Weiss beer. Simon. By the way, we can go on with our greetings. We have Leslie Niels who say salut tout le monde.
Salut.
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 Yeah, that's-
Et bonne nuit.
That's a word that I know also in French. I can't translate this, sorry.
Goedenavond. Yeah, that is. It's Dutch. It's Nederlands.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Also, we have a comment from Matthew Lee Anson. Say, hi everyone, good to see you all. I listened to Dreamer today, such a beautiful song. You're right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Matthew.
Matthew.
Thank you.
Also, okay, we have Norma who says the like button is on Simone's face. Oh, really?
It's just my
Which
pair of
Simone?
glasses.
We have two Simone tonight. So
But
which one?
I am Simon.
The okay. Also, we have Jeffrey says, I remember a show of Iverium in the Netherlands where Eve spoke Dutch to the crowd. Respect for that, of course.
Thank you. To be honest, I have to tell that I'm half Dutch.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm
So it's actually cheating.
trying to my second mother tongue.
Okay, we have a lot of comments. For example, Davide. Hi,
Hi,
Davide.
Davide.
Ciao.
Wanna say that?
Also, Norma.
Yeah, say yeah,
Yeah.
bet. Oh, Muller. Michael Muller says Corona beer comes from Mexico. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
and
gusta cerveza de México. Es muy buena.
also I have there is a question I think from Ibrahim, but I can't translate and I can't read it.
Ja.
I think you can translate.
is dicht bij mijn taal van het Afrikaans. Ja, ik kan Nederlands spreken en bijna alles verstaan, ja. Dus Afrikaans
Oké.
heb ik nog niet zo goed geprobeerd, maar ga ik proberen.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's cool. Okay. So I'm really in some difficulties right now, but yeah.
Why?
Okay.
Because of too much comments for you?
Too much languages. Too much languages. You know, man.
Okay.
I can speak badly my mother tongue and English. And so,
Yeah, I know that. No problem.
Yeah.
Problem.
You have to do it like Simon and switch to vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will do in a couple of minutes. I'm going to do in a couple of minutes.
More vodka for me. So,
Yeah.
let's start with our questions before we will be invaded by the comments. But keep your questions for Eva and Simone, dear friends. And let's start with our official question.
Mhm.
Here's the first one. We usually ask to our guests how they started their musical career. So from the very beginning, if you took some lessons, where did you take your inspiration about music? So the official question is this. when did you start singing for Eva and playing guitar for Simone, and how?
Shall I start?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Well, I started the typical way of singing, starting in a children's choir when I was 5.
Mhm.
And then I moved on, becoming some soli here and there. And then there was somebody in the audience once, and he told me, "Hey, you have a talent, and maybe you can train your voice better." And then I got singing lessons. My parents always featured that, so I'm very grateful for that still. And then I had 8 years single lessons, and my teacher was very, very good, and I'm still best friends with her, so we know each other a long time. And she prepared me to study music in the Netherlands, in Enschede, and in England, in Birmingham. I was studying for a while opera singing, so
Okay.
I'm a trained opera singer. And secretly, I was always with the jazz and pop guys hanging around during the jazz sessions and rock sessions while I was studying, doing my bachelor degree. And I was always interested in different styles. And during my bachelor, I got the question, "Hey, can you maybe sing with a symphonic rock album of us from a random band back in the days?" And I was so busy, so I couldn't do it. But I was always like, "Oh, it's my huge wish to try that," because I was always a fan of Nightwish and Rhythm Temptation and Evanescence and all these nice bands.
Mhm.
Yeah, and after my studies, I was very going the typical way of doing auditions all over the world in opera houses and stuff. But I decided it's not really my way. I really want to go in the crossover part. And so I got also lessons from a teacher from Michael Jackson. I was flying to Los Angeles and around the world to learn different styles of music. And 2012, we both met because we were teaching next to each other. So coaching is also a profession of mine. Also the same as Simona, we're also coaches in our professions. So that's why we met also, and we became good friends and colleagues. And now I'm happy we can be in the same bed. So maybe in short, that's okay.
Oh, it's awesome to me and interesting. A lot of stuff, actually.
Thank
Cool,
you.
cool, cool.
Yeah, and me, I started to play when I was 14, pretty late
Oh.
actually. But one day, I don't remember why I started to play on what. I guess I bought my first rock album was Kiss Alive 1. And then one day I entered my father was sitting in the living room, and I entered and said I wanted an electric guitar. I think it was more about the image of a guitar player of a rock band that attracted me. So I wanted to paint my face, I wanted to be on stage, and I wanted to play white stuff. And yeah, after 2 years of doing that, I started
Of painting yourself.
of painting. Yeah, I did that. So
That's the best part of music.
if you find
Yeah.
photos of that time, you can blackmail me. So it's okay. So well, and after 2 years, I knew I was really in love with the music. I discovered lots of other artists, and I wanted to study. I wanted to leave the small town where I was living and conquer the stages of the world. So yeah, now I'm in Düsseldorf. So it somehow worked out. No, jokes aside, I joined when I moved after my studies. When I moved to Düsseldorf, and here I started connecting with a lot of people. I played for for different artists, smaller ones, some bigger ones. Had studio sessions, and actually at the moment, I don't play. I play a lot of solo concerts also, because I started after the electrical guitar. I discovered my love for the acoustic guitar.
Okay.
And then I started to play concerts on my own and writing songs for acoustic guitar. And yeah, I love writing songs actually. It's always been that way. So music is great. It keeps me going.
So you sing and play also when you are solo?
Pardon?
Do you play and also sing when you perform as a solo artist?
No,
Or,
most of the
or
time
just
I have some songs where I could sing, or I may sing, but at the moment they're all solo acoustic
okay,
songs that I play.
okay. Do you guys also play some other instruments beside your own principal instrument?
I'm playing the piano and the
Okay.
flute.
Oh, cool.
I play the soprano saxophone.
Oh yes, yeah,
Oh,
Oh, really?
awesome.
yeah,
Yes.
very
Cool.
good. I
Oh,
forgot that.
thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
my
the-
guilty pleasure. I don't tell anyone, but actually I do.
It could be an idea to use your second instrument in your other project. Did you ever think about it in your
Well,
middle project?
I haven't thought about that, but if you need someone to play Careless Whisper on your next track, just call me.
Well, unfortunately, we already have a saxophone player. We played a song
Well,
with.
Can you play Careless Whisper? That's the question.
I don't know. I don't know. We should ask him.
Call me otherwise.
Okay.
Because nobody can play that. It's such a hidden gem. You wouldn't know.
Nobody can play that like you.
Yeah, that's not a compliment.
Just kidding. Fede, I see that there are already some other comments or
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah. There is a question from Lucas for him. Say, what was the strongest moment in your music life?
There were several. I mean, there are always these points where the waves are going like this and this, and there are coming surprises and ways you never expected. So as I think every chapter has its own event and moment. But
Okay.
I know Lucas from one of my favorite gigs I ever played with Alexandria. So this is one of a strong moment of my music life, because this audience in Czech Republic and also this atmosphere, and we had great sound, we had a great connection. It was summer, everybody was in a good mood, and I felt great with my voice and my performing, and this was really, it was goosebumps. When I see the pictures back and the videos, I'm really overwhelmed still.
Cool.
Oh, awesome. I see here that there is another question from Jeffrey about Xandia. He asks if you are still involved with that project.
Good question. Basically, the project now is on ice. Nothing is going on, so I also don't know.
Okay.
I wish. If I had a wish, I would love to go on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Uh,
a lot of questions. We have another question.
Read them, man.
Yeah, from Davide, who says, "What was it like playing with Camelot?"
Oh, it was great. Believe me, the guys are awesome. And it was one of the craziest tours ever, because I was singing in Navarium first, And then I had a short break and I jumped on stage with a different outfit with Camelot. So it was quite tough because we were on tour, I guess, for nearly 3 weeks. And we were also together in the tour bus. And on stage with Camelot is like jumping into a fire. It was really not. It was a different universe, really. I can't describe it. I really wish they ask again for a guest singer because I love their music. When I'm doing sports, when you could run outside, no, I don't like it when it's that cold. But I had always my headphones. Camelot running is perfect. You run faster.
Power running.
Yeah, power running. Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, cool. I see that. Jeffrey says, thank you for the answer.
You're welcome. Thank you for
and
joining.
also Lucas says, thanks for answer. Both your shows with Alexandria were awesome.
Oh, thank you. Well, makes me a bit like melancholic.
Say hello also to Frank, man. There is Frank Kohlberg.
Ah, Frank. Oh,
yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Frank. Greetings from the...
He's
I
from
can't
my
read it.
hometown.
Oh, okay.
I went to school with Frank.
Oh, really?
For three years, I guess. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a great supporter. So thank you for everything you're doing.
Cool. So nice to meet you, Frank. Thank you for joining us tonight. Oh yeah, I think we have another comment from Jeff Free who says, and the shows with Avarium as well.
Sure. We didn't talk about Avarium. Yes, we're still very grateful. We had a wonderful time, crazy time, touring here and there and not sleeping, having a lot of drinks, having loads of shows.
That
really
didn't change.
Yeah, we went to Wacken winter nights, which was wow,
cool,
such a cool experience. And also we played in Wacken church and stuff, so we had a great time, really. Yeah, if somebody's watching, I say hi and thank you for everything.
Cool. And I think I'm fine with comments, so we can go on.
Okay, let me take a sip of vodka first.
Come on.
Salute.
Thank you.
I see some bubbles in your glass.
If you drink enough of it, you get
I see some bubbles in your glass.
No, it's perfect.
I don't think it's vodka.
Yeah, it's grappa. But let's not talk.
After the interview, I will tell you if it was vodka.
Yeah.
Have you seen double, Simon?
I see triple.
Okay, that's good.
Let's go on. Let's get serious and go on with our questions. Guys, when did you decide to become musicians? Which was the spark, professional musician? Which was the spark that brought you to this decision?
Want to start?
Actually, there was no choice for me to do something different because I was always surrounded by music. I was in choirs and I was always involved in projects when I was a kid, when I was a young girl. And when I finished school, I was thinking, okay, maybe let's become something serious. And then no. I wanted to start studying biological stuff and I don't know, psychology, which is also great, but there was actually no choice because my only interest was singing.
Did you try to study something different?
In between, in the last years I tried to become a nurse, but
Oh.
I failed. So yeah.
The patients died.
Yeah.
Actually.
No, I can't see blood, and actually I was testing myself if I can handle that,
Okay.
to
Okay.
see blood and stuff, and I can't. So yeah.
Let's just heal people with your voice.
Yes, I started to heal in another way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
me. Yeah, as I told you, I wasn't very sure where I was going when I started to play, but after 2 years, it was for me it was pretty much a done decision that I have to do. I have to play. I have to write songs. I need that as a part of my life, and I thought the profession would connect me to other people who are like me. So meeting like-minded people was one of the most interesting parts of that, because I lived in a small town, really small town in the north of Germany, and there weren't so many people to connect with. So I wanted to go out in the world and write songs with other people, and that the best way was the profession, to do it professionally, and it worked actually. So it was a good decision. I studied something different in the meantime. I studied Romance, so not Romance with kissing, but Roman languages.
Okay.
That's just to be clear. So
Yeah.
Roman languages, you mean something like Latin or something like
yeah,
that?
Latin and Italian, Spanish, French.
Okay. Okay.
So and well, but that was was my second path, but still. I think when I think about music, I think about it as my main profession, actually.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. And which are the albums and the bands that have influenced you the most during your musical growth?
It's a tricky question.
You?
Yeah. Okay. I started with Kiss,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like my whole microcosm for I'd say a year. I learned to play the Kiss Alive album completely, the complete album with every solo in it. I was a fanatic, really. And I thought actually at the end of it, I thought really that I'm actually very good. And then I discovered Judas Priest, and then I thought, maybe I'm not so good. and then and then I started learning those songs, and then I thought, wow, I think I'm pretty good. And then I discovered Dream Theater, and then I thought, maybe I'm not so good.
Yeah, that's happened to me too.
Yeah. And then for my graduation, I played a mix of Eugene Strickback, which is a song of it's a Steve Vai song, a Steve Vai arrangement, and made a medley with a Dream Theater song that was I think Metropolis part one or part two. I don't remember. I played as a medley, and I thought, well, if I can play that for my graduation, maybe I'm pretty good. And then I discovered Tommy Emmanuel, and then I discovered I'm not so good.
Yeah.
And it goes on and on and on and on. But that's what keeps me going, because it's great. You discover everything. You think you know everything, and then you discover you know nothing. Jon Snow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to loads of kind of different styles of music, also to rock a lot, to also to Dream Theater. I went to concerts also, and I have cousins who are Metallica fans, and basically I was listening this kind of music, so Linkin Park and stuff like that. Okay, but with the singers, I was always very impressed by Nightwish and by the Temptation singers. Now Flora Jansen is also great. I love her. I met her doing a workshop too. So, wow, I'm a huge fan. And of course, Taya and these great singers were always kind of idol that I thought, I never thought I can do it. That I can be in the scene too, like I did with Avarium or Alexandria, and now our project is starting. So it is really a dream coming true.
Okay.
And actually, I'd like to add, at the moment we are both working for this Vivaldi metal project, and
Okay. Yeah.
Mike Portnoy is involved in that.
He's playing. Yeah.
So for me, it's going full circle, actually.
Oh, awesome. That's a great goal that you achieved. At least for me, I'm a drummer, so for me to play with something with Mike Portnoy, it's also because for me Mike Portnoy was one of my best influences. So I really invite you.
I'm sure he isn't human. I think he's an android, and I will prove that.
You can prove that?
I want to prove that.
You want to prove that? Okay. If you discover something, let's give me a call.
I will.
By the way, we also know very well Giuseppe from the Vivaldi Metal Project because we also had him as a guest back in last summer, I think. Really nice guy, and and also creative man. It's genius. He's a genius. Yeah.
Genius, yeah.
Okay, let's concentrate a little bit on your project. How your own project was born? What are the story and the concept behind it?
The story was right in this room. Can I tell that?
Sure.
When Simone kicked my ass because he was like, okay, with his Italian gesture. No.
Exactly like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. When are you going to start? No, we were really like always talking about and talking doesn't come for nothing. I mean, talking is nice, but there's no action. So he kicked my ass and said, "Hey, let's do it, and be aware what you can do, because after the time from being with Avarium, being with Sangria, I was a bit like confused. Okay, what is my way? I really wanted to start something new, but I never had the courage to bring out new stuff, and also with who am I going to work?" And then he said, "Oh, I can be your guitarist." And I was like, "Yes." Yeah, because we're a duo for, I don't know, several years now. And we were playing acoustic gigs, and then he showed me all his electric guitars. And I was, wow, man, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's invent something new. And then I tried to just start, and this is how a Dreamer came out now.
Yeah.
Simone is Simone is a great musician, is a great composer, and is also a great friend, who's telling me the truth, and this is helping a lot to make new stuff, and to also get the courage to move on. And it was very, very, very exciting last year for me to finally go and start. Yeah, and we worked with several producers, and I'm very grateful for our time last year in the studio, where we worked with great guys, and now we're also collaborating with other guys. So the thing is, it's not really a huge concept behind, but it's the thing is that our goal is to bring out new music, new stuff, an EP by the end of the year, and we're writing on a new single and collaborating with different kind of musicians and producers and songwriters. Did I say it right?
Sure.
Yeah. Would you like to add something?
Yeah, we in the beginning we had the concept. It was called it had the working title Fire and Ice, and we wanted to do an EP of 4 songs with just cover versions, and then another EP with 4 original songs. So the idea is still in the room somehow, but since the pandemic has hit most of our colleagues so hard, it's difficult to pursue this kind of ideas right now, and it's difficult to find the right time to get everyone in, not in a room necessarily, but involved somehow, because everyone
Yeah.
has to do projects just for living right now, and so you pick, not you wouldn't necessarily pick the project that your heart tells you to pick, but also what I need to eat at the end of the month.
Of course.
So lots of musicians are involved, are sort of hindered. So at the moment we are trying to set a route to an idea, a new idea to follow, because what can you do right now? It's difficult.
Yeah.
There you have to be very honest. For me, it's hard to talk about that because I'm a musician, and I'm living from that. We're all musicians living from that, and the producing and stuff is also a paid job. You have to pay your colleagues and stuff. So it's kind of tricky right now. So it will take some time, and I will ask the fans and the people who are interested in our process, please stay with us. We all have to be patient, and there will be something new coming, but it has to be
sure.
a bit longer way.
At least we're always working on something. That's good. So
Yeah. I totally sorry. Okay, I totally get it. Sorry for this displacement. I totally get it. I think this is the right time to be as creative as possible because you can't do a lot of stuff. So the only thing that you can do is to create something. I know that it is not so easy to have inspiration in times like this because your positive vibe are not working that much due to the situation. But if you can find your motivation in moments like this, I think you can do everything. It's as a way to be prepared, probably. It's a way to find strength in music, also to find strength in a message, I think. Because in my opinion, if you can cling to music in a moment like this, you can also bring this message of the power of music and creative process.
Yeah, you're right.
yes.
Ja, it's wie heißt man das, eine Herausforderung?
Challenge.
Yeah.
It's a challenge, yeah.
Challenge. Yes.
But different ways, and you're right. The space in your head is always available, so you can create always new stuff. Basically, it's good idea. That's what we are trying to do.
Fede, I see a lot of comments here.
Yeah, we have, for example, there is a question from Frank. From Frank says, "What's your favorite song right now?" I think about your new material, guys. I don't know.
Well, I think it's more about music in general because.
General. Okay.
Because how should I?
In fact,
talk about their. Not
you're right,
yet.
Simon. I did a mistake.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think. In the
You're
case,
right.
just give us some hint, Frank. What do you think, guys? What's your favorite song? What are you listening the most right now?
Right now, it's always. Today, I listened to Charlie Chaplin's "Smile."
Oh.
So I thought this song's very nice. and maybe I'm gonna cover it. I don't know.
I listen to a lot of Pantera in actually at the moment, and we did. I don't know. Am I allowed to tell that? We did a cover of Cemetery Gates. And
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Cool.
It was great actually. I'd like to put it out sooner or later. So I hope we will go there soon and get a master and fix some smaller issues. But yeah, and I rediscovered my old heroes. I'm listening to Painkiller at the moment a lot. The complete album actually. And I haven't heard it for I think years, and then I hear a lot of Racer X at the moment. Paul Gilbert, which is one of my all-time heroes. Great guy. And yeah, that's what I'm listening to right now.
Awesome. I'm really looking forward to the Cemetery Gates cover.
Yeah, me too.
Yes,
Me too.
it's
Pantera
very
is
cool.
one of my
I
favorite
love it.
band ever.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Then we have
Question?
a question from Jeffrey who says, "Is it rock or metal oriented?" And I think this
Is
the new
referred to
material.
the new material. Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
sure.
that's-
Yeah. I mean, I love also different styles, but the music we're doing and what I'm talking about is always metal and rock. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We have a comment from Davide who says, "Unfortunately, it's difficult to do anything during this pandemic. I had great difficulty in concluding my thesis, not to mention how difficult it is, for example, to reach the archaeological sites in this period."
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, it's. I think you can find chances in this moment. Isolation can also be can also be a great way to reflect on yourself, and I think that's what we did, what I did actually to get into this new songwriting process. And it's about to find something of meaning in this situation, in this sometimes you're not able to find any inspiration in moments like this, but I think a crisis like this can be a chance to look inside, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what kind of treasures are there inside of yourself? What are maybe some hidden interests, for example, you want to discover? I mean, that's the time now to look inside, right?
Yeah. I got the chance to deepen my meditation sessions during this pandemic, and that helped a lot with inspiration. It's useful to have some free time, some more free time.
Yeah, it's great. I do so.
You're doing
Cool.
yoga or what kind of meditation?
I just do some mantras and I listen to Tibetan bowls. Sometimes I do some qigong movements, something like that. I like that kind of stuff, or Western stuff. It's not Eastern stuff. Sorry, it's Eastern philosophy. It's interesting to me.
Great, cool.
And you? Do you do something like that?
I do yoga. At the moment I don't, but usually I do. And because there are moments in my life where I concentrate completely on one thing. Like I have a very guitar heavy moment right now, so I'm very concentrating on guitar right now and on writing. But when it when it sort of expires this moment, then I go back to be more to find more a little balance in what I'm doing, and then I start doing yoga again, and then I start reading about maybe some philosophy, some psychological stuff. But then I don't know. Then I hear again, I don't know, my favorite Eric Johnson song, and then I start again going in that mood.
Sometimes I do something like that also. I also practiced some yoga in the past. Sometimes I do that. But, metal is my best inspiration, actually. So I always come back to that. I
I
always
think
come
it's
back.
also a kind of meditation, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I miss that because it's a therapy to me.
Yeah, it is.
To play drums or metal music is really a therapy, and I miss that a lot because it helped me to get rid of some uh, deep, let's say, hidden rage.
Yeah.
Metal music is a way to express that. It's like eating the how you say that, the box sack. Is that right?
The heavy
Yeah.
bag. The
Yeah.
heavy bag.
Everything.
Let me back.
Something. Yes, something like that. And I need that pretty much.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Um,
Anything else, Phil?
yes, we have Jeffrey who says, I'm writing for a metal magazine, keep in touch. And he's offering to write a review for you guys and write you a
Thank
review
you.
about
Thank
the
you.
release.
Thank you so much.
And
Jeffrey.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
and also we have a deep comment from Mark who
Hey,
says,
Mark.
hey Mark, how are you, man? The
Hi.
treasure I
Hi, Mark.
found for myself is valuing the gift of life. Having stage 4 kidney cancer during the pandemic has been tough because I have to quarantine a lot. Wow.
Man,
Best wishes to you.
yeah.
Yeah, best wishes. By the way, his reply quickly says, I'm doing good.
I'm doing good. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, all the best for
cool.
you.
All the best, Mark. Yeah, and
Wow.
yeah, I think we can go on, guys.
Okay. Thank you, man. Let's talk a little bit the songwriting process of your project. How do you usually come up with your ideas?
Well, Simona wrote some songs in the past, and also we were collaborating with a producer last year where we wrote together a Dreamer single. And for the next songs, Simona is having some ideas, and we're also collaborating with different, trying to find new producers, trying to find new collaborations and stuff.
Usually, when I write a song, it's usually already in my head. So
Mhm.
I have pretty much an idea of what I want, and that's why I'm more sometimes a real pain to work with, because I say no, you have to do it exactly like this. So it can be difficult, but
No, it's that it's that
yeah, exactly. But
Yeah,
Alex
you know,
is very
flat or
understanding,
whatever.
so she's great actually at really doing it. I've worked with a lot of singers, and she always gets the idea behind the song immediately. She actually makes it better most of the time. Yeah, right.
That's very
So
cool.
it's good to have a clear idea of what you want to do and what you want to express, and the themes of the song, and I that I have, but then comes always the human component, and
Mhm.
that's always something that you didn't expect. And that's so great about working with individuals. So they always bring something to the table that you didn't expect, because you write from your own experience and from your own ideas and from your own feeling. But when you add this other human component, then it can turn not in something completely different, I wouldn't say that, but it can turn in something that's much more richer than what you expected to do.
Yeah, I get it. I think it's the best part of composing music with other people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally. And do you usually start from the riff or from the melody? Do you have in your mind the melody of the riff of the song? Usually.
That's very different depending on what I'm writing for. If I'm writing a metal song, I usually have a riff in my head. Yes.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But when I'm writing for acoustic guitar, something develops. You play something, and then from that idea it develops into the whole song. But the whole song always uh, develops in my head. I'm not writing
Mhm.
on the instrument. I think it's a good thing for me, because I don't feel limited by what my hands can do. But
Hmm.
the downside is sometimes I really have to learn what I what I put in my head.
Cool, cool. And what about the lyrics? Where do you take inspiration for your lyrics?
You wrote this nice. Can we talk about that with Mysteria?
I think we can talk about it. Yes.
Because Simone wrote in 1-2 days awesome lyrics about us. Yeah, you have to explain it.
It's yeah. I'm not sure if if I'm allowed to tell to spoil what the next album will be about. But we have had a theme, so, and we all worked on this theme, and I picked one part of all these different themes with let's say the theme is color, okay, and I took the
Mhm.
color green, okay, and then I started to listen to the song, and I started to get this feeling for the color green. And without being too abstract, I'd say when I listen to a song, I get images in my head, and then I try to convert those images into melodies. And then I think, okay, which part of the melody needs what word? So actually, I'm writing my lyrics around the melodies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
For example,
It's,
I have, for example, one song that I wrote. It's
Mhm.
called Damage Control. You can listen to it. The verse is different every time and every verse, but the chords underneath the melodies change, and so the even though the melody of the voice is always of the lyrics of the singer is always the same, the feeling changes with the chords that lie underneath it. I use substitutions to alter the emotion.
Okay. Mhm.
And what you get is that, and then I say my here on this part of the melody I would have one word, and I had one word in the last verse, but this word doesn't express the feeling of the note, and so I changed the chord underneath it, and it's very it's very maniacal, but it makes all
Yeah,
sense.
it's really
it's
interesting.
really interesting.
It's the first time that I
It's
hear something like that.
yeah.
Fede, have you heard? Have you ever heard Fede something like that?
No,
It's
no.
awesome. It's a,
It's
it's a
really
really it's a musical way to
you
think
know
about lyrical composition.
you
Yeah,
know you gosh. You know, Simone,
it's a little
I'm
bit
really
crazy.
jealous because when when I try to get inspiration from something to write my guitar riffs, the only thing that I do was try the inspiration from my washing machine, and it's a real thing. I wrote a guitar riff from my washing machine, but
That's
that's it.
cool.
Yeah, it's I don't know, is cool or whatever, but you know, so it's really impressed. It's really impressed. Yeah, that thing of the chords and the words. So yeah, I'm really impressed. And
Thank you.
never heard about that.
Maybe you listen
before.
to the song. Maybe you listen to the song and think, well, that's complete garbage. But but
I know, I don't think so.
it's my approach. It's just my approach. It's not
Yeah, of course. Yeah, maybe mine. If you listen mine, and say, "Oh, it's garbage." You're right.
I always find gems in what I listen. So if it's inspired, it will always grab my interest.
Yeah,
Nice. Thank
nice.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
I see a greeting here from Sharon.
Yeah, but before yeah, Sharon. Hey, Ravenscry, you guys are great band. Too kind. Greetings from Mexico. And also we have another comment from Mark. Orcom said, "Thank you. I've made good progress. Glad
Good
to
to
hear
hear.
that,
Good.
man."
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mark,
that's good, man.
Still in my mind. I have yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to. It's no, it's not easy. It's difficult to brush over it. It's
Yeah.
also stuck in my head actually.
Yeah.
But if music can heal somehow or
Yeah.
make it
Mhm.
better, then it's great.
And I think, Mark, you're a strong person. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here talking with us and talking also
Yeah.
about your sickness. So I think that's very strong, and you will make it. Let's fight cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And actually, Mark attended a lot of live chats
Yeah. A
with
lot.
us.
A lot.
He's one of our dearest fans. So
Yeah.
it's great. It's great to have him with us also
Yeah.
tonight. Okay, let's talk a little bit about live performances. Do you guys remember your first live performance? And what was your best live performance ever?
For me, it was really the last gig with Xandria in 2019 in Czech Republic. This was also my last live gig in metal and rock music, I guess. And it was like it was the best. We had, I don't know, 15,000, 20,000 people in front of the stage.
Wow.
Everybody was singing the songs, and I was so overwhelmed. And the time was running like in 1 minute.
Mhm.
So this was really, when I remember back the last years, this was a great moment. And my first gig was when I was 6, I guess. I had to say one sentence. I had to sing one sentence in a I don't know if it counts, but I remember this that I was playing a little mouse. Is that right? A mouse. And the mouse had to sing a sentence, yeah, in a children musical. Yeah, very cool, huh?
Cool. Yeah.
Do you still remember the sentence?
Yeah, it's like, but where are the others?
Cool.
My first gig, I think, was with the school band. I was 15 years old, and we played.
Much cooler, man.
Well, I'm not sure. We played in front of parents, and they clapped on default. So it's yeah, like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, my coolest gig, I think, or it's difficult to tell because there were some very, very funny gigs also. I had a lot of stories to tell, but well, are children listening to this? No, right?
I don't think so.
Well,
You can tell us.
Story. Speaking about healing, I think it's there was a time in my life I had difficulties playing alone in front of big crowds, and then I started really to get really anxious before I'm getting on stage. I've never had problems to play with other people in a band or in an orchestra. Never had problems with that. But for my solo acoustic music, there was really a time where I couldn't go on stage. I was afraid that I will forget my songs and I will forget what I have to play, and then I would be done. Or I thought, you're done. You can't do that. And there was this situation where, because I was about to retire completely from playing alone on stage, and then I told myself, no, you have to fight this. You have to face this fear that you have. And I really prepared, and I played this concert, a solo concert. Played half an hour, so it was a mini concert. I was the second act of on a festival, and it worked really well, and the response and the reaction of the audience was so great, and it felt really this anxiety and this fear of performing. It really fell from my body. It was somehow a really liberating moment, and I will never forget that feeling, because I worked really. I was so afraid to go on that stage. I was actually, before playing, I was about to think, well, tell them you have a heart attack or something like that. You can't play. Really, it was my mind was going in that direction. Oh. And I forced myself on stage, and I did it. And since then, it really, I feel healed somehow from that situation. So music can do also that for you.
Yeah.
Also, I had a similar feeling in the past, but not just performing solo, but performing in general. I really had to fight that anxiety. It's really tough for musicians, especially if you love music a lot, to feel that blocking feeling. It's really tough, and that's how I started to practice some yoga. No. No, because I tried also to drink a little bit before playing, but that didn't work at all. I
didn't
played
try hard enough.
I don't know.
I'm
Who can
joking.
tell? Yeah, no problem. But well, I can get the feeling. It's really interesting when you can go beyond your obstacles, your personal obstacles in performing. You really start to get more confidence, not only in music but with everything. I think so.
Yeah.
That's really great.
And how is it now? Is it better?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's because, well, I started to meditate because of this situation, and I started to practice some rituals before getting on the stage, like warming up, but also rehearsing in my mind the songs, because one of my worst fear was that I would forget some part of the songs or miss something. Then I started to put on my earphones the song that I would have to practice on the stage, and I started to air drumming all the part of the songs, and I tried to visualize the stage, the people, the audience, and after that I discovered that I was actually doing some practice that a lot of people do, like sports people or performance in general, and it worked. It worked for me. And once you start to play and to perform well, you get more confidence, and you really don't need all those rituals all the time. I mean, when we toured back in 2018, I had to practice those rituals for the first 3 4 gigs, but after that, I got more confident, and that's it.
Great.
Yeah, this is why I love touring. So after the third or fourth gig, you're totally in the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe in 10 years we can do it again, right?
Yeah.
No.
I'm joking.
Well, and also, well, the best part of playing live is that you start to change the way that you look at the audience, because maybe at the beginning you fear the audience a little bit because you fear the judgment, but after
Yeah.
a few gigs you feel the audience as your ally, and that's awesome.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's go on. It's a question for Hiva. We know you were also the singer for Xadia from 2017 to 2019. Can you tell us more about this fantastic experience?
Oh yes, I love to talk about that. I mean, as you heard, I told already a few stories that it was super exciting and a great experience to play with the guys. Um, for me, it was not only the guys, which I still love, and we're in contact still, but it was also because I love their music. It was like, for me, it's this music is so Marco's writing is like magic. For me, it was I had myself goosebumps on stage. I was like, okay, I'm really in this music. I'm in the music, and this was a very special thing for me during this 2 3 years we were together. I was so happy they asked me, and with Avarium, I was also touring with Xandria a few gigs we had together. I think 4. We played also together in Turok in Essen. We talked about that before.
Okay.
And there I saw the guys live playing. I was like, wow, this music is so cool. And the songs are so nice, and I'm still listening to it. Yeah, I also love the other singers. I was studying, I had some classes with Diane van Giersbergen, which was the former singer. So yeah,
Mhm.
I was very into their music, and we were touring in Russia, in Czech Republic, in Europe, in England. That was crazy experiences, yeah. And in the beginning, of course, I was really jumping in because the singer quit very everything went so fast, and I had to learn it very fast. And they said, yeah, we have a whole tour, and we had one rehearsal for a 90-minute show. I was very nervous, and I was afraid that the audience and the fans won't accept me. So
Mhm.
I made the joke when I jumped on stage with the guys in the Netherlands for the first time that I came with my umbrella to avoid the flying tomatoes and eggs. But
Mhm.
thank God, everybody was very kind and open-minded, and nothing happened like
Mhm.
that.
Awesome. Uh, do you have any crazy memory about the touring?
Yeah, we were going by train from St. Petersburg to Moscow. First of
Hmm.
all, it was like freezing, and in the train it was like 50 degrees. And
Wow.
there you had it was a night train.
Okay.
And when I don't know, it was full of snow outside, and everybody was, of course, drunk. And we jumped on the train in the last minute with all the baggages and stuff, and instruments and drums. I don't know.
Wow.
And I had roses here and there, and bags and stuff. It was crazy. And running after the train, and when we were on the train with the 50 degrees, and the officers in the train were all women looking like pit bulls, like, you have to go to sleep. And we weren't sleeping at all, and we had such a great company. If the Russian guys are here watching it, we had such a great team there. They came with us from St. Petersburg to Moscow. It was awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
And when we arrived, we were in Moscow. It was like it was so cold, of course. I couldn't imagine before how minus 20 degrees are feeling. And yeah, and the gigs there, the Russian people were freaking out, waiting in front of the halls with a bunch of presents and stuff. And
Oh wow.
I couldn't take everything home. And I never made this experience in my life. So I'm still very grateful for that.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay. Fede, I think it's a good idea right now, maybe to share the social media stuff about Eva and Simone, of course. So we will introduce the next question after that, which is about your future. So, Fede, it's your time.
Yeah, I know, man. Thank you. But so, guys, let's check everything from Eva here. Her Facebook page, her Instagram page, and YouTube channel. As you can see, he's scrolling right now. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for this.
You're welcome. Also, all the social links from Simone. His Facebook page. Prego. Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube, and also his website and his SoundCloud, so you can check his songs. And we know you are lazy guys, so all the links will be displayed below the copy of this live chat, so you can check everything. So you have no excuse. Okay,
very
so
good.
yeah.
Very thorough. Very good.
Thank you. You're welcome, man.
So, guys, I guess you have some plans for the future. I guess you will talk about them on your social media. But if you would like to anticipate something for us and for our friends, here's the next question. What are the plans for you in the future, in the near future?
Well, there are several. I mean, we're trying to collaborate in different directions with different people. This is what I can say until now. But there is something new coming, definitely. And the next thing, can I spoil? Yeah, I think I can talk about. I recorded a new cover. And,
okay.
I will record a video, so it's in the miking process still. But there's definitely some new things coming as a cover, first of all, and then maybe new singles. Always busy in the studio, creating something new.
Yeah, we got some songs in the pipeline waiting to be released, so you can definitely expect something from us to come in the near future. And I play also for 2 musicals, and we should have played in Switzerland. We should have had a Switzerland tour in January. So,
Okay.
but I think we will play in Switzerland beginning, or I think next year. So that's something that will come. I'm about to write some songs for my solo album. I just need 2 more songs, and then it's actually done. So maybe I will hit the studio in the next month. I'm surprised. And then we have the Vivaldi metal project still going on. It will be released soon, and then you can hear us there. We have this. May I tell? We have a Greek producer that we're collaborating at the moment, checking out some songs. I may write some lyrics for him, play some guitar parts, some solos. So there's a lot to discover, lots of different styles also in there. So if you like acoustic guitar, solo guitar music, or if you like symphonic metal, or if you like covers of Pantera with the female voice, so there's a lot to discover.
And what I didn't tell is that I'm still collaborating with She and Her Darkness, the Greek Cyprus composer girl. And we will release, I guess, this year, this album of her. And I sang 5 songs on the album. On the album, we're collaborating with Bob Katzionis from Firewind. It's Firewind, I guess. And still there's a lot of things going on. And the other parts is singing also 2 different known singers, so you can be excited for this album, She and Her Darkness.
Check it out, it's really great.
Awesome. So also basically your plans for the future are also your other projects, because we were going to ask you if you have any other project, but there is a coincidence about that. So isn't it, or do you have anything else that you are not telling to us?
I think that's it, basically. Yeah.
It's basically it's
okay. Okay, cool. I think we missed a comment here, Fede, from Davide.
Oh yeah. Sorry, man. Davide says, I've put in the thanks of my thesis for the specialization all the bands that inspired me in writing the thesis. Among the bands that I thanked, there are also Iverium and Ravenscry. Oh, thank you, man.
Thank you so much. That's great.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, there is another comment. A strange comment from Norma. Says nothing.
Maybe she's drunk.
Maybe she's shy.
Yeah.
Shy.
Norma, don't be shy. You can ask us whatever you want.
I like
Don't be
the
afraid.
flowers in
that.
the picture.
Yeah, can I say something to Norma? Yeah. Norma, thank you so much for the flowers.
Okay.
I told you I can't do that. So
Yeah, maybe I can do like this.
I can do this. I can do very good.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Wow, you're a virtuoso. My God.
Oh, the Jesus Christ superpower.
It's family.
How can
right?
it?
No, it's great.
Yeah, you have magical powers, Simon.
Yeah, you know that. Speaking about Family Guy, we usually ask a question about your hobbies and interests. Which are your hobbies and interests besides music?
Well, I like to read. I like literature, but I also like comic books. I like movies. I'm a passionate gamer, I would say, video gamer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which video games?
Mostly story based. I enjoyed a lot the last God of War.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a father and son story. So, and I enjoyed The Last of Us. So
Oh.
stuff like that.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm a big geek, I'd say. Yeah, I don't maybe make the impression, but I'm a big nerd.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Can you tell us your best movie, your best book, your favorite one?
At the moment, I'm one of my favorite books is 12 Rules for Life. It's the Jordan Peterson bestseller. It's more about philosophy and more and psychology. I like it a lot. And my favorite movie, I think it's difficult. It changes from. I saw the Joker movie, for example. And I have an autograph of one of the actors actually.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, he made a video for me and said, "This is for Simon, the best guitar player I've never heard." That's great.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I see there is a question for you from Mark who
Oh.
says, "What fiction authors do you like?"
What
Fiction
What fiction authors?
What fictional authors? Well, I read the J.R.R. Martin books, Story of Ice and Fire, for example. So I like him a lot, and I'm not sure if it qualifies as fiction, but I love Bret Easton Ellis. I really like him. Does it qualify as fiction? Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know him actually.
He wrote American Psycho. Maybe you know that. You know
American Psycho. Yeah.
I saw the movie with Christian Bale, I think.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot to pick from. I also like the classics. I read the Divine Comedy, for example, but only Inferno. The rest was boring.
Okay. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? The Inferno?
I did actually. I did, but as I told you, I'm a big geek, so.
Yeah, Inferno, it's a good place.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark says, I'm into Stephen King and Daniel Silva.
Stephen King, sure. Especially the short stories, actually.
And Norma, who's back and says that she was showing us clapping hands.
Invisible clapping hands. You know. Thank you, Norma.
Pantomime.
Something like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And she say also.
You forgot Lovecraft.
I forgot Lovecraft. My God, how could I? I love Lovecraft. Yes, that's actually. I don't know why, but sometimes it's so obvious that I forget about my biggest influences. Yes, actually, I'm a huge Lovecraft fan, and I don't know why I forgot it. I actually have the color Out of Space tattooed on my shoulder, and I didn't think about it.
Oh.
I think you can see it here. It's.
Oh.
Are we allowed to show skin on this channel?
I think so. If
you can do anything.
No problem.
No, not anything. You can.
Getting late.
And I also have
Yeah.
this weight.
Legally. Yeah. Gosh, tonight it's a really bad night for me.
No problem. We will cut
Yeah,
this. No problem.
yeah. I can show mine.
Yeah, show me yours.
Oh, mine. Yours.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
here we are.
I'm interested though.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's.
What is it?
I don't know.
Wait a
No,
minute.
I'm kidding. It's a scuba diver with a skull. Here, I can do it. And it's. Oh, thank you, Simon.
You're welcome,
It's
man.
a scuba diver with a skull and a tuna with thunders.
Wow.
No, it's a shark.
It's a
It's
shark.
a shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our bassist says it's a giant tuna. So yeah, it's a tuna.
Everything is good to make fun of you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and Eve, what about you? What about your hobbies?
Talking about movies and stuff, I'm into Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, really?
Yes, you have to watch the series Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch. It's
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
amazing. I love detective films and criminals and stuff, so I'm into the Netflix series, to be honest. Yeah, but I'm not so fiction authors girl. No, I'm more the boring side. Maybe I love nature and animals, and I'm as much as I can. I'm on my bicycle, having some rides and going outside into the forest and have a calm mind to create new stuff, to get some new ideas about my future, also to calm myself down, because of course there are also days where you panic, like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be on stage again, or I will never see my friends again. So, and the forest is always making me good emotions. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm coaching a lot. I mean, it's not a hobby, but it's also became a new passion. I never expected that I'm talking about that, but yeah, I'm always reading a lot about new things in coaching and stuff. So I'm very interested. Also, besides being on stage and being a musician, I'm still in my free time busy with reading new things for my coaching and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I actually learned a lot from coaching myself, coaching drums, teaching drums, and that gave me a lot of inspiration, and that gave me the motivation to explore something into psychology and philosophy, because that helps us to inspire people,
Yeah,
to inspire our students.
exactly.
It's really, really useful.
Yeah, I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I never thought about that. Still online coaching, you can feel some energy exchanging.
Mhm.
So this is really helping me a lot through these times. I feel like I have contacts with people and my students, and which is really making me happy, because now a student of mine got accepted, also studying music and becoming my colleague, and wow, isn't that
Wow.
happening
Wow.
now? So online coaching can do loads of things. Also now talking with you guys, it's like being here in Simona's living room with you. So I think it's a great option to discover on a different level, on a different way to meet new people, new friends, and yeah, new options. I think it's great.
Yeah, totally agree. Okay. We usually and our live chat with a very special final speech. It's not. It has not to be serious, or it can be however you like. You can say whatever you want. You can inspire our friends. You can inspire us. You can tell us a joke, whatever you want. The stage is yours. It's a way to cheer up all of our friends. So here's the final speech from Eve Maurelle and Simone. But first of all, I want to thank you so much for being with us and for helping us to entertain all of our friends and friends.
Thank you so much, guys, for having us.
Oh, sorry.
Now I know it's vodka. It was vodka.
Okay, yeah, you can tell that.
It wasn't water.
So yeah, thank you very much for having us, and it was so funny and so interesting talking to you. We never met before actually, and so it's really fun to yeah. I'm missing a word here. To connect like this.
Yeah.
So, and now we can finally tell you actually we are Siamese twins, and you can't see the below part because that's the part where we are connected.
Okay.
And we fought a lot today because I wanted to wear white, but she wants to wear black, and she always decides what I have to put on, and we never do what I want to do. And well, yeah, actually we are one person.
Yeah. That's our big secret.
That's our big secret, yes.
Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you for revealing that.
Thank you.
I thought
That's great.
What the hell? Let's be honest here, okay? That was the idea.
Yeah, you're right, son. Cool.
Okay.
Want to add
Okay.
something?
No, that's perfect. Yeah.
That's a perfect ending, actually.
Yeah.
Was enough.
Okay. So, thanks to you guys. It was really great to meet you, to have a chat with you, to exchange some few words and some concepts about music, but also about life and all these weird times, and to get the motivation to be strong and resist until the music will be back on the stage and we will get the chance to meet all of our friends live. We really hope to meet you one day in person.
Yes.
That
would be
as
fun.
soon
Yes.
as
Would
yeah,
be
that-
great to come to Italy. Or if you're in Germany, you're always welcome.
thank you.
Thank you.
We will see in the next future what will be
Yes.
possible. What will be possible. Again, thanks everybody for attending this live chat tonight. Remember to check out all of the social media and websites and whatever you can find on the internet from Eva and Simone. Here you can read all the link for that, but also you can find them on the copy of our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And what else, Fede? What else?
I want to remind to our friends that we just made a fantastic playlist on Spotify, and you can find all the songs from our guest, Dreamer included. So you're welcome, guys. And so let's check in and listen to the playlist. And also, if you want to write us, you can do it joining us on our official Telegram channel. So if you want, you can join. Yeah. That's it.
Great. Guys, don't forget to set a reminder also on our Facebook page and YouTube channel so you won't miss our next live chats.
You're right.
Again, thanks everybody for joining us. Have a
Thank
great day, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are in the world. Thanks again.
Thank you
Bye.
for having us.
Stay well.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.